morning, first grade. We are still talking about adjectives. Yesterday, we talked about adjectives for color and all the different colors that we can use to describe our objects. Well, there is another kind of adjective that we're going to talk about today. It is adjectives for quantity. Say that word, quantity. That is talking about the number or the amount of something that we have. So any number would be an adjective for quantity. So if I have 1 apple, 1 is an adjective that describes how many. That would be a better way to remember that. How many. But it doesn't have to be a number. It can be a word that tells you how many. So think real hard. What is a word that sometimes you hear that talks about how many? It may not be an exact number, but it tells you if it's more or less, right? So we can say more, less, some. Okay, what about if I have a few? Okay, or if I have too much, that would be a lot. So those are adjectives for quantity. They tell you the amount or how many. So it can be a number, any number. So I can have 1 apple or I can have 3 apples. 3 would be my adjective, right? No, I'm not going to juggle those for you. So 3. Okay. What about many? He has many apples. Okay, so if it answers how many or a number, it is an adjective for quantity. Okay, quantity is how much, okay, or how many. All right, so now I am going to practice writing a sentence for you. So now we're going to practice writing sentences with adjectives for quantity. So my first sentence that I want to write talks about the number of something. So I ate 3 slices of pizza. Okay, now I want you to look at that sentence and ask yourself, what is the adjective for quantity? How many pieces did I eat? How many slices? If you said 3, you are correct. I ate 3 slices of pizza. You can circle your adjective or you can underline the adjective in your sentence. I ate 3 slices of pizza. 3 is my adjective for quantity because it tells me how many, okay? Now, let me write another sentence. It says, all of the students are here. So all of the students are here. Okay, what word in that sentence tells you how many students are here? All. It doesn't have to be a number. It is just a word that tells you how much or how many of something. So All of the students are here. How many of the students? All of them. All is my adjective for quantity. All right, let's write one more sentence. The teacher gave us some homework. Okay. Now, I remembered my capital. I remembered my period. And I have an adjective in there somewhere that tells us how much homework the teacher gave us. So how much homework did the teacher give us? Did she give us a lot? Did she give us a little? No, she gave us some homework. Some is my adjective for quantity. It doesn't tell me a number, but it tells me how much or how many of the homework the teacher gave us. Okay, so an adjective for quantity tells you how many or how much. It's not just a number, okay? It can be a number, but it can also be some or all. Or we can look back at our words here. More, less, some, few, much, a lot, three, or many. Okay, so you're going to want to come back and look at this page so you know what adjectives to add to your sentence when you find something. Because you're going to write 2 sentences telling me how much of something you have. So you're going to say, I have blank, blank, period. And don't forget your capital letter. So you have how much of what? So I have 3 apples. I have 4 brothers. I have many friends. Okay, it doesn't have to be a number, remember. You can go back and look at that list. Then you got to write another sentence for me. You guys are getting so good at writing these sentences. So I have blank, blank. So you can look around your house if you can't think of anything right off the top of your head and see if you have a lot of toys, or maybe you have some shoes. Okay, so I want you to write 2 sentences that tell me the quantity, how much or how many of what object. Okay, 2 sentences in your journal. Take a picture of it and upload it to your Google Classroom.